Thank you. In keeping with today's theme of professional ethics, I'm really pleased to have the opportunity to talk about the consultation that we at the LSB have launched today on upholding professional ethical duties. We've heard clearly from Dan and from Lloyd about the pressing need to raise ethical standards in legal services. High standards of ethical conduct are crucial to ensuring that legal services sustain the trust and confidence of consumers, to underpinning the administration of justice and the rule of law, and to supporting and facilitating economic growth. And evidence that we've gathered points to the need to raise ethical standards. This includes evidence of legal professionals falling short of their professional ethical duties, whether through unintentional oversight or more serious breaches that undermine the rule of law and public trust. This includes lawyers' involvement in the Post Office Horizon IT scandal, excessive conduct, as we've been hearing, like slaps, silencing those with valid claims through the misuse of non-disclosure agreements, case handling strategies that misrepresent facts, as well as creative compliance with the law and ethical apathy. So the next question then is, how do we raise ethical standards? Well, here at the LSB, we believe that regulators have a critical role to play, and we've identified three key challenges. First, legal professionals often lack a full understanding of how to apply their ethical duties in practice. This is particularly true when different obligations come into conflict with each other. The second challenge, then, is a disproportionate focus on the client's interests to the detriment of other interests and other duties, such as to the court to act with independence and in the interests of justice. And the third challenge is that many practitioners lack adequate support to maintain their ethical duties when faced with commercial pressure and powerful clients. This is felt most strongly, perhaps, by lawyers working in-house, for example, as in-house solicitors or as members of the employed bar. Our consultation proposes 5 outcomes for regulators to pursue to help ensure that legal professionals understand and uphold their ethical duties, and to enable workplace cultures which actively facilitate ethical decision-making. These outcomes, or in other words, the areas where regulators can make a difference, relate to, first, education and training. So this is about ensuring that legal professionals have the right knowledge and skills on professional ethical duties, both at the point of qualification and throughout their careers. Number 2, regulatory frameworks. We need to ensure that regulators have effective rules and guidance in place which make clear that professional ethical duties are integral to the way legal professionals act throughout their careers. Number 3, support. So we need to make sure that legal professionals are supported and empowered to uphold their ethical duties when they are challenged, so they can do the right thing. 4, remedial action. Ensuring that regulators monitor and supervise the conduct of legal professionals and take effective action to address non-compliance, whether that be disciplinary enforcement action or other forms of remedial action. And number 5, the feedback loop. So how regulators evaluate the impact of their work and take further steps when the evidence shows that's needed. Each of these outcomes is underpinned by a set of expectations against which we would monitor performance. The consultation published today contains all the detail. You can find it on our website, and we'll share it with you by email after this event. But let me reflect on the broad ambitions of this work. Lasting improvements in professional ethics will require more than policy change. We recognise that regulation, while very important, doesn't provide a silver bullet. This is about fostering a culture in which ethical practice is embedded at every level. It's about ensuring that when practitioners face difficult decisions, they have the knowledge, support and confidence to make the right choices. It'll require all legal professionals and their lay colleagues to have a greater understanding of the ethical duties of the legal profession. It'll require changes in workplace culture and leadership, not just in law firms, but in businesses that employ lawyers too. And it will require systems to be in place that support ethical decision-making. So yes, regulators have a very clear and important role to play, but this is bigger than legal regulation. It requires a collective effort to include business leaders, other regulators, corporate governance, and more. Together we can build a legal services sector that meets public expectations, upholds the rule of law, and maintains the highest standards of professional ethics. The consultation runs from today until the 29th of May, and we welcome all responses. Thank you.